Now let's do this. Okay. Would be nice. Yeah, we're gonna get it to everybody. Okay, I think we got it. Okay. Yeah. Keys. What about keys? I have them in a different place. You're saying you want me to have my keys? Why don't you tell me that earlier? Yeah, it is. It is doing some weird stuff. It will be a little better. Yep. You just need to be aware of what's going on. Okay, we can always change the background. Hey, Diane, how's it going? It's kind of slow right now, starting off. It was glitching a little bit, so it's coming in and out, I've noticed. But it's okay. She's a ghost? She's not a ghost, Spirit. She just accidentally fell asleep and came in the spirit realm. She's not a ghost. They're teasing you, Diane. They're saying she's a ghost. I'm like, she's not a ghost. She was astral projecting on accident. Not Joy. Joy? They're just teasing you. That's funny. Yeah, no, she just came in. She fell asleep and then came through the spirit box. She didn't mean to have that happen. Sorry to out you on that, Diane. No, it's crazy. Oh, way fun. Oh, that's what I need. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta get things ready. If someone comes in, just you know what to do. Tell them I'll be right back. I gotta go grab the other phone. That's the one thing I forgot to do. There's one more device I need so I can listen through it, so that I know what it's saying through YouTube and Facebook. I forgot. That was the one thing I forgot to do. Gotta grab that phone.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, Spirit. Hold on. You can talk to him through that, Spirit. I'll be right back.
Don't provoke us.
Don't provoke him. Okay, let's pull up. Here we go. There we go. Good. Yep, there it is. Oh, what just happened? That's weird. Why did that echo turn off? The echo should be on. Why did you turn that off? Weirdos. Okay. Okay, I think we got different beings coming in, do different things. Bear with me, everybody. If anybody came in while I was gone, I'll get things put together right now. There it is.
Betrayal.
Betrayal. There is no betrayal. It's just, what's this doing down here?
Yeah.
Booyah. So who's doing a booyah thing? Oh, that's what that is. Gotcha. Thank you. Okay. Betrayal. Someone's betraying someone? Okay, everybody, bear with me. I'm
Hear you.
getting things ready.
Thank you.
The respondent. Okay, hi everybody coming in. Welcome. It's like there's a different people showing up.
Sir.
That's okay. Welcome in. Yeah, so we're just gonna see Hi, Francis. How are you doing?
Diabolical.
And Deborah. Diabolical. We got good energy that's coming through, but there's different energy connection to other people. Okay. It should. What should? Have to get different stuff together. How are you both doing? How's everybody? Bless you. Yeah, so I'm just doing self-care stuff today. Bring that up. It's a huge thing that everybody should be doing in their own way of it. Self-care, self-love, self-worth. So just kind of chilling. We're going to do the frequencies in just a moment. I'm in a weird sitting position, so just working around that. Okay, we're going to do this. So we're going through the frequencies. We're going to do 174, which is the first one. Yep. We're just going to do that. So this is 174. Try not to show it.
Heroin.
Yeah, so sometimes different beings will try to block the energy from you seeing it so it can't be messed with it. Reckon it? Yeah. Oh, we should do this. You're right. Aware is what? Aware is what? Oh, we got. How is she? How is who? Hi, everybody coming in. My name is Samuel Spirit. I talk to spirits through Spirit Box. Okay. Looks like it's weird. Diane, can you still hear me? Because it looks like there's the people that usually come in are having connections. Hi, Deborah. You keep coming in and out. Are you doing okay? Yeah, because she came in and then others left and then they came back. People are fluctuating.
I'm not sure.
She's not sure. Oh boy, are you, Deborah? Are you coming through the box? Are you asleep? Deborah, if that's you coming through the box, you need to get back in your body.
We are watching you all.
We're watching you all. Hey, Deborah. So I keep getting weird things that keep happening. People keep falling asleep and waking up in the box, and then I tell them to go back in their body, and then they come and they respond. Twice today. I did that to Diane earlier. I did that to other people. It's crazy what's going on. The energies are weird. It's like we all want to leave and not be here, be there. Which I don't blame everybody. I feel the same way lately. Because you have abilities where you can go in the afterlife. I think people are very sleepy. I got really sleepy yesterday, but then I couldn't sleep at all at night. But I was definitely sleepy, and then I woke up way early, and then I woke up at 8:52 a.m. Yep, 8:52 a.m. Right up here. So 8:52 is Attract Soul Tribe. So I got on my phone and saw the time, and it was 8:52 a.m. I woke up to Track Soul Tribe today. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so we're doing 285 right now, which is a variation of that. But 285 is influence energy field. Yeah. Wasabi. All right. So Deborah, I'm guessing you were coming through the box, or your higher self could be coming through. This is for entertainment purposes only, for those that need to hear it, because I'm also streaming this on YouTube and Facebook and other places, not just here on TikTok. Yeah, this is fun. We're doing 295.80. This one is a piggyback version of the frequencies. Yep, 20. What about 20?
To give her.
To give her. What about 20 to give her? They said 20 to give her. I don't know what people are meaning by 20 to give her. Oh, I should probably switch. Wow, I'm already at 1.1K. Thank you. Let's do this. I'm going to switch my gifts around. We're going to go to TikToks. We're going to go to TikToks. Update. Update. No, we got to update. We got to edit. No. Why is it making me do this? It's not letting me change the gift. Edit the gift. Oh, here we go. Now it's letting me. This is a new update, so I don't know how to change the gifts. Yeah, there is corruption. Direction. Oh, yeah. Direction. There it is. This is new stuff, spirits. Now it is. It's got a new setup to change your gifts. Let's update it. Okay. Whoa, I got 2 people that are already doing the super fans. Thank you. Who's doing over the super fans? I didn't know I had 2 contributors. Awesome. Whoever the other contributor is. I got 2 contributors now out of the 3. Awesome. Okay, so you can pin stuff. This is new. So Brody and someone else. I can't remember who the other individual is. I had one, and it was just Brody, and then I had others too. But I guess there was another super fan last time. I think she came in last time and helped. Yeah, she wanted to. She was nice. Okay, so this is fat cells. This is 324. So 324. This one is up here. This is for muscles and nature miracle tone for muscles. 324. Sorry, it's going a little slow. I just noticed. Yeah. So I'm a 3, and then oh, this is really funny. Do you want to know what's going on? Up here is 2.4K, and when I said 324, I'm technically all my numerologies add up to 3. So right now, as I talk about 324, it's doing 324 right now up there. Wild, wild energy. Okay. All right. So we did. Okay, so let's do. I wasn't doing this in the right order, so we're gonna go back. So this is 174. There we go. I have them in a weird place, and I didn't realize I had them up like that. I thought they were in the right order, but they're different. So this is 174. We need to do that first. We did the other ones out of order. It's fine. There was a reason for it. I don't know why, but I did what I felt drawn to do. I try to do them in order of the lowest to the highest. So we're doing 174 now. This is for removes pain. We all, and now I feel amazing. Help by. So 174 will always bring in lower energy people to show up and connect with 174. When you switch from 174, you go to the next one, and the next one is a cool one. One of my favorite ones. Yeah. So the next one. Wealth. What about wealth? Probably do this for YouTube, right? Here, I'm going to start doing it for YouTube first, and then we'll do it for you all. I just did it for you all, but we're going to do YouTube frequencies. Yeah, so they'll just let it go through for a little bit. We're not going to do it very long. We're just going to do it here and there because I'm in a weird position today. Okay. We'll try to do a couple of hits. There we go. Now I'm hearing it on the other. So we're just going to go through the different ones here. Sorry. I'm going to do different ones here at 174. Removes pain. That's going to be on YouTube and Facebook right now. Anyway, but there's a lot of stuff going on. So, Spirits, is there something you want to say to anybody that's here? Or that may listen on YouTube?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock? What about at 4 o'clock? It's 4:10 in Eastern time right now. It's 2:10. They said something about at 4 o'clock. I'm only going to be here for 2 hours, so we have 1 hour and 45 minutes. Or a little less. Or like 44 minutes.
I'm touching your leg.
Whoa! You're touching my leg? It said, it's okay, Sam. It said, I'm touching your leg. You're okay, Soul Ray. I don't know if I've talked to you before, Soul Ray, but bless you. Welcome. Take your time. I'm Samuel Spirit. I talk to spirits through Spirit Box. I'm also a holistic vegan, but I'm not for debate live or drama live. I'm just information. I'm here for self-care, self-love, self-worth focuses. Not for bully systems. Not for cult mindset. I'm an ex-Mormon. I'm not against people that choose to be religious. I'm spirituality. I'm about solutions, not harm. Okay, so I do affirmation cards and more. I'm doing frequencies right now. So you can just listen and enjoy, soul. I love your name. I think I've talked to you once before, and I love your name. A vegetable. Yeah, I'm full of vegetables. No, I'm full of fruits and vegetables. What's the difference? Hey, Nanji, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. Hope you're doing good.
Okay.
Good side.
It's like you changed your name a little bit. Beside. What about beside? Yeah, I'm on the side over here. What about beside? Okay, so this is 174. We're moving this over. We'll do this here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do it for YouTube and Facebook first right now, and then we'll just go back and forth. So I'll do a little bit for them, and then I'll do it for here. We're going to do it that way right now. So now you on TikTok are all getting what I just did on Facebook and YouTube. So I'm doing the 174 frequency. Thank you, Soul Ray, for following. Bless you. Yeah, I consider myself an Earth Angel chosen one. I know it's kind of weird, but I'm a empath and more. And so it's pretty cool, the information I know. I'm all about water studies, spiritual connection, law of attraction, affirmation, oracle. I do a lot. You're welcome, Chris. Good to see you too. We all need 174 right now. I'm going to say that flat out without any apology. We all need 174 right now. With everything that's been going on in the last month, I definitely do, but I know a lot of people do right now. With the way that the different industries are doing things and government and all that, we all need to remove the pain, both physically and emotionally and mentally. So 174 is a good one for that, but it's the emotional pain. The more emotional is further on in the frequencies. This is the physical, but it does help some other. Yeah. Would you like? Yes. And we got beings here that are helping. So let's go into the calm frequency. This is a frequency I had to get physically. I had to actually get it custom made, and it was about $50 to do this one tuning fork. Thanks, Sam. You're welcome. I was saying thanks, Sam. Okay, so we're doing the frequency for YouTube and Facebook right now, and then we'll do it for TikTok. Well, this is 243. So 243 would be in here somewhere. I don't know if it's up here. Yeah, it's right there. Calm and peace tone. That's what it is. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please talk to your own health professionals and more. This is if this resonates with you, awesome. Take it. If it doesn't, leave it. Move on. Do what you feel in your heart spark. I know it's a weird term, but for those that have a heart spark, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. If you don't and you want to learn, you can ask. So 243 is a powerful, powerful calm frequency. It's one of my favorites. Spirits love this one. They've actually made it happen through fans. When I didn't have the frequencies, in a previous live stream, they did that. Like when I first started doing stuff here on TikTok, the spirits were making the fans I have sound like 243 hertz. It's like the coolest thing ever. People like Brody and other people that are other mods, other people were there when it happened, so they know, and they heard it, and it was wild. And so I've had a lot of cool experiences since I've been doing this. So I question everything. I don't just believe or disbelieve. I question it, and I go with what I feel resonates, and it's awesome. Yeah, I don't do cult mindset. I question it. Even if I feel like it's real, I still question it. Because once anything does anything that doesn't do what it was doing, then I don't agree with it. I don't hold to it and say it has to be this way or that way. It is what it actually is. As long as it's healing and helping, I'm going to keep on doing it. So 243.
See you.
And I do it for me first, and then for everybody else that resonates. Okay. Oh, let's do this for all of you now. Okay, so this is what I was doing for YouTube and Facebook just now. This is 243. 43 is up here. Here I can do it with my finger, it's better. Again, calm and peace tone. Enjoy this. Liam? Who's Liam? Hey, CYU, how are you doing?
I didn't read.
You didn't read? One of them said I didn't read. Someone said Liam. All right. Here we go. Sigils on your hat is pretty genius. Yes, thank you, Soul Ray. Appreciate that. Yep. Oh, sorry. Now you're talking about it and it's skipping. Magic stuff. Okay, Fehu, Othala,
I'm going.
Wonjo. I'm not sure if I'm saying them right, but I say it in my own way of vibration. Words or spells or words within words. So FOV or FOW, foul. So foul is a powerful frequency connected word, but FOW. So F is for Fehu or sovereign. O is for Othala or the fish or material wealth manifesting. This is Wonjo, which is V and W, which is W, winner, one. Very many different modalities with it, and very powerful. It is the flag at the end of Mario. So in the first games of Mario, the flag that you want to get to the top. If you don't quite get it, then you're going to get the thorn or Thor's hammer, which is different. It's a little bit of an asterisk above this. It's a little bit longer, and then it's not. It's like half a flag. That's Thor's hand. Yeah, when you're showing respect, where you're putting the flag lower. Yeah, so that's Thor's hammer. But when you're put it at the top, it's Wonjo. So Wonjo is for peace and success, and a lot of fun stuff.
I died in the war.
Someone unalived in a war. Oh, well, bless you, spirit, or whatever. Yeah. So when someone passes in war or in the system, it's a respect thing. You put the flag down a little bit because someone passed. That's what the spirit box is saying. Yeah, they're responding left and right to things. They're supportive today. I need that right now. It's really nice. Going through a lot. So I try to find solutions. Okay, so let's get into 285. Influences energy field. Now, everybody knows what I'm going to do later. When I do the 285, I do the... Hey, Brody, what's up, man? So I do the 285 and I amplify other frequencies later. So we're at 285 right now. And we're going to get that together. Thanks for the hat. Awesome. Hope you're doing good, man. Hope your family and everybody is good. Oh, hey, Brody. Jen was bringing up the agency earlier of if I wanted to join, and I told her, you told me that, you offered me that before. So if you want to talk to her, if you haven't already talked to, you can. I haven't decided whether I want to or not. You know how I am as a vegan. I want to make sure that whatever I'm doing, I'm in charge and not someone being in charge of me. So I don't really want to have to. And I said it's kind of hard. There's a lot of things going on, so I got to make sure. No, I know she didn't know. I just thought I'd let you know. Because she said you were going to talk to all of you. She brought it up. But she's awesome. You're all doing what you can. I appreciate all of you. You know I care about each and every one of you in different ways. And so you're all doing what you can to stop bullying and all sorts of stuff to everybody. And that's what I love you guys for. You wonderful people. Okay, so 285 is for influences energy field. It's a powerful amplifier frequency. So I'm doing this for Facebook and YouTube, and then we're going to do it right here in just a moment for TikTok. So I'm doing back and forth right now, one frequency at a time. Who's hitting who? Yes, I'm hitting the tuning fork. Yep. They're being funny. But yes, the rune codes, there's different ones. This one's a protection combo. It's got So Willow in it. So I have So Willow is kind of up there too. So Willow is a victory and success rune. Very powerful. I love So Willow. So Willow's actually in my eye area. Like in my creases of my third eye. No joke. I have So Willow like all over my body, but especially on my forehead, several different places. Just naturally there. No tattoos or anything, just creases. I'm highly protected. Okay. Don't know how to explain it. I noticed it when I caught on to what runes are. So there you go. What do you need help with? So here's 285. I'm enjoying, just relaxing. Yeah. So we'll definitely amplify the 174 today, and we'll go to different ones because we all need that healing right now. Everybody needs to remove the fucking pain that we're all going through. Yep, you heard me say it. Because F-U-C-K is pay who you raz canaz canaz. It's a powerful word. It's a powerful phrase. I'm not afraid to say fuck. Because it is a word that amplifies and heals without people even realizing it. That's why they don't want you to say those words in different groups and systems, because they are powerful. And when you say it, you're taking your power back by saying those words. When you say those words correctly in the right vibration. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm an empath and I'm higher connection. And so I'm hearing some of your responses before you even tell me. You don't even have to write it. I just somehow know. Also, I've been hearing people's guides around them inspire them before they tell me things. And they tell me what there's. It's been crazy. And people have been coming through the spirit box. They've been falling asleep and they've been coming through the spirit box. And I just tell them to go back in their body, and they do. It's happened like several times today on two different people. I know it's been happening to many different people. It's crazy. It's because we're all tired now. We're all wanting to be done. And so we're falling asleep and getting in the other side because we're tired of being in this world. Because this world needs to be better. It's watching you. What's watching me? time is watching me. So 285. Okay, so again, this is for entertainment purposes only. Talk to your own health professionals and more. This is for whoever resonates with these frequencies. I do this for me first as a self-care tool, and it's very helpful. And if it helps you, awesome. I love these. So 295.80, I was doing that earlier. This is for 2.4. Yeah, so 295.80 is a tuning fork. Yep. And what it is it is a frequency for the fat cells. So it helps to piggyback. It's a modality of 6, but it's a decimal. So you just take 7.80. So 295 would be 9 plus 2 is 11. Then 5 plus 11 is 567. So it would be like a 7.80 variation. So it's not an add up to a certain stuff, but 7 and 8 add up to 15, a 6. It's a modality of 6, but it's not 6. It's hard to explain. So I'm just doing this back and forth. We're doing it for Facebook and YouTube. Locked. What's locked? They're telling one of you something about a lock. Well, I'm a key. What's locked? I'm saying it's locked. Yeah. Yeah, so this helps relax your fat cells. It gives you back your circulation. Do some Tai Chi. Do some Tai Chi. Energy focuses, water studies, and more. Look into that. It's really helpful. I've been doing some stuff to deal with certain things going on in my place. It's been interesting. Okay, so we got this.
I'm in the corner.
You're in the corner. Yeah, I have protectors right now. I said I have a shield. I have a shield because things were happening earlier. I talked to someone that was possessed earlier today, and the beings came in immediately and protected me and corrected because different beings are trying to cause trouble. And so I am now highly protected and helped. And one of the spirits is touching. They said, beware. A lot of people are being affected. That's why people are falling asleep and coming into the other world. And why you're doing that, they could then try to come in your body if you're not in the high vibration. So if as long as you're doing things of empathy, compassion, and energy, you should be fine. Just keep doing the high vibes. You'll be okay. Focus on what brings you joy, higher vibe, and you won't be affected. Yeah. But yeah. So they're not showing you the tuning fork. They're trying to protect, but this is the muscles, but it's for 324. Okay. We're going to do 324 for Facebook and YouTube now, and then I'll do the next one after this. We're going through all of them. I like to go through all the frequencies. And right now I'm doing a back and forth way. It's really fun. Guillotine, you're funny. You passed away through a guillotine? That doesn't sound fun. Okay. We got different beings that are coming through. Okay. I'd run? Yeah, a lot of us would. We'd try. Okay. Some of them are responding to what some of you were saying and thinking that you would do if you were put in a situation like that. Just going through the other frequencies here. I got the bowl next to me, so let's do this. You may hear it, you may not. It's kind of far away from the mic area. got a lot of water in it, so let's do this. Bear with me, everybody. You know, I'm gonna have to maybe drain the water out of it. I'm gonna let it. There we go. You can kind of hear it, but there's not a lot. It needs to relax. I think I might put it up on the desk here,
Shush.
so I can do it up here. Dollar. What? If I put it up here, I can do it better. We're gonna put it up here because then that will give us. Am I okay? Yeah, I'm okay. What time? It is 2:31 p.m. Mountain Time right now.
Don't want to go there.
Don't want to go there. Don't want to go where?
I'm a woman.
There we go. That one's better. He said, I'm a woman. I don't want to go there. Don't want to go where? Okay. So I just moved the bowl. Maybe they don't want the bowl where it
3
is.
lights.
3 lights. Ocean. What about ocean? Oh, you want me to turn the water? Hold on. They're asking me to do different things. I'm going to put, we do this right. We're going to move this over here. And we're going to do this one here. Does that work? That'll work. They want me to turn. I may have to put some. Oh, yep. Yep, we're going to have to put some batteries in. I'm going to have to put some new batteries in if I do. We'll do it another time. We'll do it tonight. Oh, it's working now. Wow. Thank you, spirits. It wasn't working, and now it's working. You want that one? It said ocean. This is what's awesome about having spirits helping you. They make things work when they weren't working. Like, this is freaking magical, everybody.
Pressure.
What about pressure? They like the water. They said ocean. They want the ocean. That's one of the things on. I didn't even press that one. It's already on. That's how awesome this is right now. Yeah. All I did is turn it on. I didn't even press which one. It was they already chose the one that's the ocean. Because usually I have rain on. I don't do the ocean. I do the other stuff. But they want the ocean. So they're choosing the sound. They're choosing the background. Okay, so here's 396. This is awesome. This is for liberates you from fear and guilt. I really love this one. Helps out a lot. Some people believe it brings miracles when you relieve your fear and guilt. And it's not just your fear and guilt. It's other fear and guilt of others. Everybody's. Yeah, in use. Yep. So 396 is connected to liberating the fear and guilt of others and yourself if needed. Anything fearful and guilty in your life will be liberated. so that you can be able to be inspired to do the right thing and others as well, so that you no longer have to worry about it anymore. That's what this one is. Pretty wise, yeah. Yeah, I like this one. Yeah, they really love this one. They've always complimented on this one. This is one of their favorite frequencies. Yeah, I know this one and 243. They like both of those. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. So we got 396. Now let's get into some other frequencies. All right, so 417. Wow, this already has some energy on it. Wait, well, let's be friends. They're saying let's be friends to someone. So one of you, they're saying let's be friends. That's actually my guide, one of my guides, or my soulmate connector, higher self soulmate. It's a higher self of my soulmate that comes in, and she's telling to someone, let's be friends. Trying to keep people positive. Okay, everybody, I've had a lot of high-end stuff that's happened in the last month, where I've been hearing things around me and communicating with me and talking to me, hearing guides of other people that talk to me on the phone, and they inspiring them to say stuff, and then I hear them telling them that, and then they tell me what I just heard their guide tell them to tell me. And then they didn't know that their guide was telling them to say that. They just get inspired to. And so I'm hearing people's muses. Yeah, meeting. They're having a meeting, yeah. So I've heard people discussing around me and around others, coming through TVs and anything that's electromagnetic, anything that comes through radio or white noise. It's been awesome. I've been inspired around me to communicate with that which is aware of what I'm going to say before I ask it, and then I hear them say it, and then I ask them, and then they tell me the response to what I was asking, as if I heard what they were going to say to me after I said what I didn't say yet. It's been trippy. I've been trying to figure out how to handle that, but it's been really cool. So 417 is for facilitate change. It gets rid of toxic behaviors and atmospheres. Anybody that hears this tone, it trips them up to do the right thing in a good way, not in a bad way. So get you tripped up on your feet. Some people run away because the frequency freaks them out, and so they get out of there and then they come back. So some people don't like 417 because it makes them to be good. They're like, oh crap, I don't want to be good, and so they run. It's pretty funny. So it's pretty powerful. Yeah, some people are told false. Hey, Nod, how are you doing? And by the way, Nod, after the no on is what you're saying with that word. When you say afternoon, you're saying after the not awakeness. After the no on. So when you say afternoon or good morning, you're saying go overdose on the sleeping, on the crying, that you're not awake. And then after the no on, afternoon, words are spells. If you've been here enough, Nod, you know what I'm talking about. There are words within words. So when you say afternoon, you're saying after the no on, after the not awake. Not the howdy part. The how dy is different. That's another modality. That's another rabbit hole to go through. No, so the afternoon is after the no on, after you've not been awake. And when you say like good morning, you're saying go overdose on the crying that you're not awake. The words are spells. So infinite rising to you. Infinite. So go or blissful. I like to say blissful day, not days. Blissful day because day is 417. We're talking about that right now. 417. So 417 is facilitate change. So yeah, biss you, bliss, bliss. No, biss is okay too. BISS. No, it's fun. And then so Willow is S. You're very welcome. So I'm just letting you know when people say good morning, good afternoon, good night, go OD the night. Go OD the bowing to the darkness, bowing to the sleep instead of being awake. So I like to say blissful rest to you, get some rest so you can reset your T within me. So rest is an okay, it's residence of your T, of your flow within me. And so rest is an okay word. But when you say night or noon or things like that, it's like all our words were designed as spells to put a sewn caster on us. Sewn caster, newscaster. So that's why I say this is a live free stream instead of a live. I say this is a live free stream because we're a stream, we're a flow, we're a water connection. So when we say live free stream instead of live, live is evil, vile, veil. So when you say live free stream, you're saying live, veil, evil, free, flow. So I use the modalities of what we're utilizing and turn it good. And that's what I do with words. Yeah. They say, I'm going to go on live. I try to say live free stream. Sometimes I'll say it in comment accidentally just because it's easy and simple for people to know. But when I'm in here, I always call it a live free stream. So this is my daylight live free stream. Daylight live free stream because it's the daylight live free stream. So it's in the day, and then I call it twilight. Instead of calling it my night live, I call it twilight. Yeah, so that's why I call the twilight live twilight live. I don't tell people that until people question and wonder, and you question, you got your answer. So there you go, Nod. That's what I'm here for. Give you information that wakes you up. But technically, saying good after the no on is actually not necessarily bad because you're saying, go OD after you've been asleep. Go overdose after you've been asleep is a very bad term, but when you say afternoon, after the no on, after you've been asleep, now wake up. So you can add words to that to correct what was said if you accidentally say that. An accident is acceleration indent. So everything we learning, yeah, we leering, you're staring. No, you're learning. I get it. So that's what it is. I will bring information to you. I speak my truth. I'm not going to be fake facade with you. I will flat out say what needs to be said because it's tiring not to say the truth. If you keep it in, if you hide it because of fear, you're going to be in a low vibrational focus. Bring your vibe up and do things that bring you joy, peace, and enlightenment, and watch what happens. Pretty cool. So I always like to promote the empathy and compassion in the world. That's why I bring up challenge22.com and more. I bring up things to get people to wake up to the low vibe awarenesses of reaction so we can get out of it and be better. So that's what I do. So 528. This is one. They said, what's that device? What device? Which one? There's several here. They're saying, what's that device? What device? What are you talking about down there? What aura? What device are we talking about? Tuning fork. That over there is a spirit music box over there on the counter. This right to the left of me is a phone sort of device. That one is an iPad device, A16. It's a laptop. This over here is another phone device with it, and this one is too, and then this one here. That's several. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 devices I'm using at once right now. And then the light.
Sorry.
No, you're good. There's just a lot. So, oh, and then that device down there will be for the music that's around my neck. I know you. He said, I know you. You know who? Hold on, let me look at the comments here. How do we clean our devices? Depends on what devices you're talking about. Are you talking about phone devices? Are you talking about computer? You can get wipes, you can get different things. I would say please try to find a holistic means. Do things that are holistic, that are vegan friendly is what I would recommend as a vegan. But that's something you'd have to do your research on. So find what you can. It helps better to research yourself than me and others just flat out telling you, because it varies on what you want to support and promote. So just supply and demand empathy and compassion devices, and you should be good. I use just wipes or different stuff. Sometimes I just do a cloth and water. But be very carefully. You don't want to do a lot because it can fry your stuff if you're doing it on stinks. It's like you would with anything. Just make sure you get the right solution. I have special wipes, so I usually do. Okay.
This is my home.
This is your home. Okay, here's 528. When I do 528, some will think I'm doing the bowl and I'm just doing the frequency tuning fork. They don't see the difference between the bowl and the tuning fork. They'll be like, I heard the bowl. Pretty fun. I'm like, that's not the bowl, it's the tuning fork, but you heard the same frequency because they're both 528. Alright, and the bowl is got more water in it, so you're not going to hear it as much. But you can hear it now. I think they're helping it. You're helping it? Thank you. One of the spirits is helping it. Oh, yep, they are. They're amplifying it. Let's say, yep. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it when they do that, Brody. It's awesome. Thank you, by the way, for that. Hey, Jen Hit Magic. Thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it. And the popular. Okay, so we're doing the bowl, and the bowl has frequency, vibration. Oh, right when you came in, Jen, it wants me to do the puzzle. Hold on. Woo! Just did it. Okay. Yeah, the puzzle's following you, Jen. I'm just teasing you. You know how that goes. It was a blue sky, though. It was a pretty puzzle. The puzzle's followed where you go. Oh, I'm having a fun time. Yeah, so we're doing some really cool experiences right now. Yeah, Spirit Box is very supportive right now. It's doing some really cool things, responses, awesome energy. There's some good old-fashioned buried treasure. Yeah, there you go. Kind of like a wishing fountain, like Goonies. That'd be fun. Oh, grew up on shows like that. So 528 is for repair DNA. That's what the frequency is connected to. It's also the bowl. The bowl has water in it, so water is memory. Olaf brings it up in Frozen 2. If you go in there, it brings up the idea of awakening into listening to that whisper of yourself to become the real full you. And it says to do the next right thing, the next right thing, next right thing, getting through your insecurities and your issues and becoming better and fully being you. And sometimes that can be very uncomfortable. And it's about becoming the full-fledged you that you fully are. And so when you do that, water, the water is memory gets brought up by Olaf, the snowman. And that little being basically saved his life by bringing up that information to his friends. And he would sing it, and he would talk to it, and he would say it like a broken record to all of them. And then because he did that, when he had something happen to him in that show, they remembered what he told them, and she was able to bring him back because of something he brought up that water is. And he's of water and made of water, so she was able to bring him back. Even more improved because he's now a higher form of being than she was before. So it was awesome. So yeah. And that show brings up the elements and working with the elements of the different and being one with the elements and letting it be a flow with you instead of against you and freeing people that were trapped in old ways so that we can follow a new way and not bully each other anymore. It's an amazing show. I love that show. It's my favorite show. Thank you for all the different. There we go. Tiki talkie. Thank you. Okay. I was hearing dings, but I wasn't seeing anything. I was like, what is that sound coming from? Here's bells. Okay. So we got 528. Let's go on to. Now, I always do it 417, 528, and then 432. Why do I do 432 after 528? I'll tell you why. Because 369. 432 adds up to 9. So 417, 528, and then 432 is a very good variation of it. So we're going to do that. 432 is connected to miracle tone of nature, miracle tone of nature. Because 3 is tone, nature is 2, 4 is miracle. Okay? Or heart spark. Oh, by the way, 4 is also FOUR. This is for you, Jen. So 4 is connected to another variation of things. Fehu, Othala, Uruz, and Residence. Okay? So F is for your sovereign self. O is for your material. The fish. It's also in the religious lore, the fish, this thing here. And then after that is the U, which is your Ruz. Your Ruz is for strength, okay? And then R is for resonance. R is also 9 for the all-seeing eye, because it's 18. Yeah, so R is 18, which is a 9. So it'd be an I. So Isa. And so it's kind of interesting. And so a lot of people would need to look into rune code knowledge on that. I can break it up, and I have stuff I can bring up and go over if anybody wants me to later. So let's do this. Just doing all the frequencies first. Try to do that in the first hour. And then the last hour I can go and teach and confirm things. So 432. Love this one. Oh, 432 is also connected to Schumann resonance, supposedly. They're up here. They're up here, and I have posted them on my my actual account. Nod. They are actually. I posted several videos and several postings on the frequencies. You can look into my information. Yeah, look into my information on my account, and you can look through all of my posts and find my earlier posts. It brings up all the frequency info. But the frequencies are up here on the left. Or on the right. Not the left, right. I'm trying to point to them, but they're all up here. They're kind of small, but you can find the bigger one, or the you can look them up on my post on my page. Yeah, they're all there. Yep. I've done this so long, Nod. You know this. You've been around. I've been doing it for so long that I just have them already there. You just have to go find them. There's a lot though. And I've done different. I have different background postings of the frequency. They're all different. This one's here, but there's different ones. It's actually on one of my pinned. If you look at the pinned, one of the pinned ones for it is there. So look for one of my pinned ones that shows the frequency with a different background. It shows all of them. Yep. All right. Now that's for the daylight live free stream. Okay, here we go. Now we're on 639. Okay, 639. Oh, good. Like I said, it's there. They're called Sofigo or Sofigio. Okay, Nod. Sofigio or Sofigo frequencies. I don't know how to say it. That's just how I'm calling it. Some people like to call it Sofigio or Sofigo. So, whatever resonates with it. So 639 is for healed relationships. Healing of relationships. Here, I gotta. Ooh, didn't need to do that. Let's look at this. I want to look at it right here. Let's see. Right here. So, healed relationships 639. There you go. So after I do the frequencies, I'm going to do amplified themed frequencies. So everybody start thinking of the ones that you would like me to amplify. You know how this goes for most of you. Think of the ones that you would like me to amplify. When I get to it, we're going to do it. I'm just doing each one of them because I got to go through all of them. And then I'll go do individual ones. So 285 will go with it so that it amplifies the frequency. Every time I've done that, it works. It's really awesome. Yeah. And I'm doing the giving and an attraction hand with the frequencies so that you're all getting it and I'm getting that connection as well. So I'm giving. As you give, you receive. So it helps do it for both and all. So everybody's equally provided. So no one's without. That's what I'm about. No. Oh, it's been really fun. Walker? Yeah, I got a walker over there, and there's a walker thing over there. Oh, they're saying that the thing behind me is a walker. So if anybody is watching on YouTube and Facebook, the thing that you're wondering what are those staffs that you're seeing, they're connected to my scooter chair. It's like a walker. It's a staff. They did spells. Someone did spells. Well, words are spells. They're words within words. And pray with your words. Parry W hit sword. When you parry, you're doing two swords hitting each other, creating a spark. The spark of one Joe rune, which is the flag at the end of Mario at the first game. You want to get to the top of the flagpole so you get the most points, right? That's the one Joe. When the flag goes up to the top, that creates the peace and success that you're wanting. So when you pray with your words, parry, taking two words, two people together, creating their words together as equal, hitting each other like this, creates a spark or resonance or vibration that makes it happen through the focus you're equally in agreement on. That creates the spark, that creates the flow, and the one shall win. What it is, parry is two swords shielding, creating a spark, like you're trying to start a fire. But instead, this is with your words, creating other words, creating a amplification to make the miracle happen. It's that simple. Yep. And that's why I always say need is Eden and Eden is need. We need the Garden of Eden. Eden is need. There we go. So what do we need? We need Eden. We need the garden. So 741 is awesome. Awakens intuition. Thank you everybody for all the gifts and kindness. And some comments that says in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. So some of my mods, you probably saw some of the comments and I did not see this one for some reason. I'm not sure why, but there you go. Vegetables. Yes, I have a lot of different vegetable kinds. And fruits. Okay, so there we go. So 741. They're responding to some of you that when I brought up need, the garden, vegetables, and fruits, not just that. Harmony, yep. Conjure. What about conjure? Conjure what? Okay, so I love 741. It awakens your intuition, but it's also for abundance. Oh, it looks like some people were here and they took off. Bless you for all those who stayed or have been here. We're at 48.6K. That's awesome. Okay, here we go. Oh, the spirits made that sound. The water, they wanted the water ocean to come on. So they had me press it and it wasn't working and I was wondering if the batteries need to be replaced. Then I pressed it and then it turned on and they had it on the ocean already. They said ocean and they wanted it, so I turned it on. Oh, it's been crazy. They're all about flow and a shield. Oh, I woke up today at 8:52 a.m. So that's the Track Soul Tribe. So I had that this rising. I woke up this rising at 8:52. I saw it on my phone immediately. I felt drawn to check the time, and that's what it was. Like, whoa. And then dealt with someone later that I found out was not a good person pretending to be one. They took over someone. And now I got beings protecting me to correct what's been done. Dark energy everywhere. I know. They're confirming that that person had darkness everywhere. Oh, Brody, it was scary. So the guy sounded like John, and his name was Steve. The guy sounded like John. He had his energy, but he was supposed to help me with something for personal stuff for medical. And that one of my help people told me to call, and he called me back from a message. And then he was good at first, and he was pretending to help and do that. Then he turned bad and disrespectful. And so the spirits claimed that that guy was possessed and that there was dark energy everywhere. And then they said, we're putting a shield on you and protecting you for what he just did or tried. And so I let it be known to my care management people or whatever, what happened with that guy or what's going on. And so, yeah. So I got completely protected and I'm surrounded by protection now because of whatever occurred that shouldn't have occurred. So yeah, but someone tried to take John's energy and talk to me on the phone today to screw with my needs and life that was supposed to help me. But it wasn't John, it was someone with the name Steve. No, get up. Yeah. So someone's piggybacking John's energy. I keep telling others on this so that John knows. Someone's trying to use his energy to screw with me and others. Yeah, I'm doing the fort. So 8:52. Here we go. But I was told that it was a good thing to reverse that which wouldn't serve me, so I get that should. Yeah, they said something around 4. What's going to happen at 4? They keep saying something about 4. Yeah, today. They said today at 4. So it's 3:05 right now, or 3:06 p.m. Mountain Time. But they keep saying something's going to occur at 4. Oh yeah, I'm going to go around 4, or a little less than 4. I'm going to be on here for 2 hours. We've been on for about an hour and 11 minutes now. I try to go for about 2. It diabolical. Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing 1111 now. Wow. Wish fulfillment. Let's go 2 hours each live stream. I'm going to come back for the Twilight live free stream as well. That one's going to be fun. Oh, and I got all my cards all shuffled up. They're all shuffled up. So we have a fresh mix of the affirmation cards and also the oracle. So we've already posted all the oracle. They're already been shuffled. So I'm going to start shuffling in a different way when I try to go through them. I'm going to do it in a way that I've seen others do it and see if I can do it too. And anything that flips open, that's the card I'll choose. I don't know if I'll be able to do that with my hand, but we'll try. So my name is Eleanor. Oh, hey, Eleanor. I love Eleanor. She's sweet. You're kind. Well, you're very awesome. You've been very respectful. That's an angel being. I don't know how to explain it. So question everything. I don't believe or disbelieve. But supposedly this is connected to either an actress or that source, divine feminine of sorts. That being is a helper. It's a good sign. Okay, hopefully. Well, it's funny because I started doing 963 now, and then Eleanor came in. So no, this is source, divine feminine, mother source just came in. Right when I did 963, not a coincidence, but it is because question in the indents. Density level. Okay. I love connections like with spirit. Some people can't handle 963 at first, but then they start loving it, and that's all they want. Because once you connect to the higher realm of frequency sound, at first it bothers you, and then it doesn't. Then you want more of it, and you feel loved and cherished by it. What about Charles? He said Charles. So there's different beings that are coming in. If there's someone that wants to talk to someone, they might be trying to talk to you. Who knows? Yep. Okay. Okay, everybody, it's time. Now, the way that this works is you request or tell me, think of a number that you would like me to do, and I'll amplify it with 285. So let's grab 285 right now. 285. Well, that's the first one. So we're going to do 285, and we're going to then amplify it with another frequency. So what frequency on this list do you want me to amplify? Do we want to do the 174 to help with remove pain, or do we want to go higher? It's up to you.
You recommend.
So anybody can request. It's free. Don't worry about it. Do this from the heart. To buy her. You want me to do 741? They reckon it. All right. They want me to do 741. They're listening to some of your ideas, and they're telling me, keep going. Okay. To buy. Okay, so 741 will awaken intuition, but it also helps with abundance. So what this does is with 285, this will help get rid of lower vibe entity connections because 741 is the higher version of 417. 417 gets rid of toxic behaviors and atmospheres, but 741 will be the higher version of that and awakens intuition as well as abundance. So it's really cool. Some people like to do 417 with 741. Some people freak out if you do 741 with 528. They're like, oh, that's the devil's number. No, that's not. It's actually a higher vibrational frequency of repair DNA with the other. But what I'm doing right now is one frequency at a time. So we're doing two frequencies together, the 285, to amplify one of the frequencies. It's not always easy to do all of them together. It's better to do it with an emulator, but sometimes the emulator can be messed with if it's on your phone or device. If someone can muffle it or do something to your device you're listening through. So that's why I like doing the frequency tuning forks, because then you can do it in your hand without someone trying to mess with it through your devices. But it's good to have emulators through your phone apps. I do have some, just to verify the tones are what the tuning forks are supposed to be. I've figured that out a few times. Okay, so here, let's do it to, I'm going to do it for, doing it for YouTube and Facebook real quick, and then we're going to do it back on TikTok. So how is everybody? I hope you're doing good. They're behind him. Look. What is behind me? Yeah, they're behind me. They know. They got their answer, Diane, earlier. They can also go on my channel, Diane. I don't know if Diane's still around. And they can check it on my pin. They'll see a different one than what's up here that gives a frequency list. And when I go live for stream, has it all there. All right, here we go. Yes. Here we go. I'm just hanging out in a chair, a comfortable chair. It's a folding chair. It's a very sturdy one. I'm actually sitting in a blue one and on a purple pillow seating mat. And then I have a grounding mat for my feet. My body's around here. To go? Someone says my body's around here. Planning to. Someone fall asleep and come through the box again? I'm just teasing. Yeah. I keep getting people that are astral projection. Oh, nice. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, when I get to 100K, I always try to do something nice for all of you that helped me do that. So whenever I get 100K and up, I always do a respect to you all that were in here that helped me get it. And I do affirmation cards and oracle individual poll for free to all of you just randomly when I see you around, and I do it for you. So For my Twilight Live free stream, I do it then, but I can do it in any of the live free streams I do, the daylight or the twilight. Doesn't matter. I have them near me. So when we get up to 100K likes in any live free stream, I automatically do that. But you can request it too individually if you want it. You don't have to wait until I achieve it or don't. You can request. But if I do, you automatically will be able to if you would like to. You don't have to, though.
Table.
It's not a requirement. It's just a kindness. Table? Yeah, it's here on the table to the left of me. The book and other stuff. They said, yeah, it's on the table. My unalignment was peaceful. They said their unalignment was peaceful. The one that's talking said their unalignment was peaceful. So one of them is bringing up that their unalignment was peaceful. Can I ask who you are that's saying that? Are you here for someone that's watching? Oh, it was a Tom.
Emma.
No, Emma. It's an Emma. She said, my unalignment was peaceful. My name is Emma. So her name is Emma. She's saying her unalignment is peaceful. So if any of you know an Emma, could be them. So Emma, who are you connected to? Is it someone here? Okay, so that's there. Does anybody want any other frequency? We're at 60.5K. Awesome. Bowl time? Okay, we'll do the bowl. Hold on.
Polite.
Yep, I am. Very polite. Here we go. They want me to do the bowl. Okay, so the bowl is 528 Tibetan bowl.
No.
It was prayed by monks and nuns, according to a paper I got when I got it. What about snow? There is no snow outside. Not here, anyway. What about Snow? Is Snow your last name, Emma? Saying Snow. Anybody know an Emma Snow?
I didn't hear. 11.
11. They said I didn't hear something about 11. Oh, this isn't snow. This would be crystal stuff around it. It'd be like highlight connected to salt. Here's the bowl, everybody. Here on TikTok. Everybody, here on YouTube and Twitter, here's the bowl. I don't want to dump the water on my laptop, though. Or on my chair. There's a lot of water in it right now. I just had to put it in there and I had to mix it around because there was stuff growing. It's growing crystals in the bowl. It was actually growing crystal. Yeah, it does turquoise and howlite somehow. The bowl itself, I think, is like a bronze copper connection. It's a Tibetan singing bowl, so it has different vibrations to it, but it definitely keeps growing when I put the water and salt. It's growing and it creates turquoise and then some halite or salt or fluorite style. Almost like a fluorite, but not. Anyway, there you go. Yeah, so that's for the throat chakra. Speak your truth. I love 528. Is that good? They said cheerfulness. They're thanking me for doing the ball. Melissa? Well, you're welcome, Melissa. Hey, Clay, how are you? Bless you. Can't wait for Lunar New Year. Oh, yeah? Lunar New Year? When is Lunar New Year? Is that February? Are we talking about Chinese New Year? That would be a fun time. Isn't it becoming a horse? Isn't it the horse year coming in? That starts in like February, right? February 17th. Okay. That's what I figured. Cool. My parents' anniversary is on the 14th of February on Valentine's. Surprise. Yeah. Yeah, my parents for that. I sort because I have lots of Chinese family. That's awesome. Yeah, I know a lot of people from there. I grew up learning Chinese stuff when I was little. I did stuff in like sixth grade, and I was always researching it. I had friends that had like there was people that had a shop called Little Orient, a restaurant, and they were friends of my brothers or neighbors. And then I knew their son and hanged out with my nephew and his friend across the street. We played Yu-Gi-Oh cards and all that stuff when I was younger, like teenage year or high school, when they were doing stuff. Pretty cool. So yeah, I learned a lot. I learned a lot of that. I was fascinated by the culture. I learned what happened to the ladies, where only the rich could have female in some of the lore. And so they, in the old lore, and you'll have to do your own research on this, everybody. Um, Basically, they would unalive the girls because they couldn't afford them, and they would only allow the guys in old history. And that was creepy to learn in sixth grade in my research. Like, I'm in sixth grade learning about Chinese culture and learning what they did to children. That if they weren't rich enough or wealthy enough to have them, they would unalive those girls. Only the rich could have girls. And so it was freaky. But and then the new generation got rid of old things that they were inventing and doing. They were way surpassing any culture. And then new generation destroyed the old knowledge that was good. Probably because they were pissed at what they were doing to the ladies and others, but then they got rid of things that they should have kept. So it was just stubborn behavior, but certain things were destroyed that should have been kept, and it was crazy. But yeah, I learned a lot. And my brother actually went to Taiwan in his religion, Mormon missionary stuff. He went there, and then I knew other people that went to Taiwan, which is separate from China, but then it kept going back and forth. I don't know where they are now. They were helped by the U.S., and then they weren't, and then they were, and back and forth, back and forth. So I don't know where they're at now. I'd have to look into it. But he went there, and they had a lot of interesting culture. So that's why I wanted to look into it, because my brother went there, and I wanted to learn what my brother was into or what he knew, and I learned because of that. He even lived in Hong Kong with his children, and one of my nephews who's high autistic went there. So I know a lot. I don't know Mandarin or any of those, but I know cultural knowledge of this stuff and how they treat. And most people are very nice, but there are some. They're a lot like how we are. It's weird. Sometimes America is worse than they are. They actually had healing knowledge in Beijing, China, and Tibet. And that's why I'm all about water studies and spiritual and more, because it's in the unredacted text knowledge that Tibetan monastery has. And so that's why I do what I do and learn. They have like ancient knowledge of, like, supposedly they have painting of Christ, of a resurrected virgin showing up there. So they have records of all the different religions in their records, proving all forms as possible. And they bring up that there was, a being with a white beard. They said good spirits here. They said, and spirit box right now. They're saying hello. So basically, there was really cool insight where Christ's unredacted knowledge is there, where we can all heal through oming and chanting and focus on saying now or waza, 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 which has already happened, already happened, already happened. You can look up Greg Braden, Bruce Lipton knowledge, Greg Braden non-medicine hospital knowledge. You can look at a repost of Greg Braden and Bruce Lipton talking about pure human that I posted not too long ago in the last week of a repost. I'm all about that stuff. So I learned how to heal myself in different ways. I had a boil burn on my left hand from getting boiled water burned on my left hand, and I reversed a 2 degree or so burn like that with no scar. Just by saying, you're already healed, you're already healed. I used aloe vera and other things. I did use some zinc at the time, zinc ointment, but I did other things. And then within 24, 40 hours, the burn went away. I The scab went away within a week and no scar. I learned how you can reverse any form of ailment. It's just not easy when you already have like metal in your back and leg. Like I do, I have to work around that. But everything else, I've learned how to heal my skin and body really easily through Himalaya knowledge, through apple cider vinegar knowledge, through lavender ointment, and more. And so aloe vera, I'm all about holistic care. I bring up challenge22.com knowledge because they give you resources and doctors if you go vegan. But I also bring up that you should look into why I went there. And that's why I tell people to go to Dominion documentary and Dairy is Scary, and it will make you freak out if you have a heart. And when you see that, that's what got me towards what I've done. But I also learned from a blood doctor, worked at the Pentagon, saved my life, prolonged my life, and more. So I got drawn to a lot of stuff. Even one of my doctors told me to go do theta wellness. It got me knowledge of water studies and energy study knowledge. Yep. Oh, here's this. I use this only as when I feel I should. I just shaped it up. It has different oils and stuff in it. It looks kind of weird, but it's a concoction of goodness. Basically has Metatron's cube around it, but it has a vibe sticker and info on it. It's a vibe water bottle. So if I get sick or other things, I can take that if it gets bad enough, and it gets rid of things really quickly. Um, within less than a week, usually within a day. But I don't even really need to use it. I do other things to make it so I don't have to. The more holistic you go, the more plants versus the other you go, the more you'll never have to worry about a cold or anything. I don't even get the flu or anything because I've learned to do reverse energy, doing Tai Chi type of focuses. Yep, pretty cool. I still have to work around the metal in my body. Anyway, how are you doing, Deborah and Diane? Yeah, when I bring up knowledge like this, it scares people off. They run away. Gives them. I don't know if you're still around, Clay, but you're still. No, I love it because when you bring this stuff up, people will not listen, but people who are inspired in their heart will. Yeah, they will. Spirit, did you do this to my? Someone put some kind of creature face on my board. It's kind of cool looking. It's like a little Pac-Man ghost or little T-Rex or something face. So I got like a little stain or something that I can probably wash off, but it's on the board, and sometimes they put little funny thingies that make me feel good, make me feel protected. Valid, salad, valid. Okay, so to protect the mole. have it on like a little table here. It's a design. I could try to show you, but I don't know if you'll see it. I have to move things around if I do, and I don't really want to right now. Hey,
I
so
need to make peace.
I need to make peace. You need to make peace. But why? What do you need to make peace with? Who? They said I need to make peace. Make peace to who? Who do you need to make peace with? Diane, if you look at me on YouTube and Facebook, I'm glowing like a freaking diamond right now. Whoa. There's more water in this container than I remember it having in it. It feels a lot heavier than it was. Whoa. Did you guys just add extra water to my... I think they just added extra water to my container. Deborah and Diane, they added extra water. This is heavier than it was. It feels like they added extra stuff to it. Lock? What about lock? Bring a leaf? Yeah, it's feeling heavier than it was when I put it over there. It wasn't this heavy. All of a sudden, it's like there's more water in it. As if they were telling me do water, and I told them that it's right there, it's a container. They're like, okay. They said, yeah. Oh, wow. And do you know what color this is? It's the color that the water does. It's the turquoise color container. I have a pink rose quartz one, and then I need to fill that one up because it's pretty much gone now. So I got to fill it up with new water. But this one was already filled, but it feels a lot heavier and a lot more dense than the other. It's awesome. It's half a gallon. Yeah, I know you were gonna ask. Sorry, I'm hearing what you say before you even type it. Okay, it just happens. I'm like, how am I psychic? I'm not psychic. I'm empathic. It's similar to psychic, but different type of psychic. But it's more. It's an emotional response. Sorry, I'm hearing responses of people questioning and asking me things before I even need to say it. Before anybody even says it. I'm like reading your mind and heart. This happens a lot. It's been happening a ton. What? Nice to meet you, they said. It's a nice to meet you. That's where's that? Okay, now we're gonna get my little food here. What should I do? Okay, question. This or banana? Banana later or banana now? I kind of want to do it. Thanks. What about thanks? Okay, we're at 1 hour and 38 minutes. Dairy is scary. Yes, it is. Yes, dairy is scary. It's windy. What's windy? No, that's the ocean. That's the good thinking. Yeah, one of the spirits wanted me to do the ocean, so they turned it on. One of the angels or beings. So that spirits that's who did it. It said that. One of them said good thinking.
My favorite place.
Your favorite place is the ocean? Is that why we're having it on? You like that energy? Gotta be my friend. It's gotta be Nate. Kenneth Nate. I think that's a girl though that's speaking, but I think my friends are also here. Yeah, one of them had me do it. And so I turned it on. The battery wasn't working, and then all of a sudden it did. I've been wild today, Diane. Like, you already know this, but wow.
Hurry.
It always happens when there's less people around. Always happens when it's less people around. So people miss out. What time? It's 3:35 p.m. Mountain Time. What about Marie? I don't talk to my sister. She doesn't talk to me. Yep, they miss out. They do. That's why I do the YouTube and Facebook. So anybody that misses out, they can go watch it later and listen. Hey, how's it going? I'm just gonna call you Lala. How are you doing, Lala? Good. How are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm just enjoying the relaxing enjoyment right now. I just did the tuning forks and did all of those. Now I'm just here to answer questions or be here for others, talking to the spirit box. This is called the Daylight Live Free Stream. And then I do the Twilight Live Free Stream later. Hey, Jen. Thank you. Oh, am I still doing the TikTok? I need to switch that around. Somehow that's still going. Let's see. Let's switch it to Rose. I've learned that there's a new way to do things. Oh, here we go. There's a new way to edit the goal, but it just takes a moment to get into it. You just gotta figure out how to do it. Need to? Yeah. They want me to do the rose. I know, I'll do 10. They want me to do 10 roses. They're talkative right now. They are definitely talkative. Very supportive. Okay. You can update it and pin it and then let people know what you're wanting. And then, wow. Yeah, there's some crazy stuff going on. I don't know how to explain it. It is wild. It's wild. Thank you for the heart, Lala. Appreciate it. Hope. Yes. I love hope. Hope is important. I don't have my Superman thing on, but the S means hope in some terms of belief. But Sowillo is victory and success. S is victory and success for Sowillo. It's a lightning scar that Harry Potter wears. That's Sowillo. And so Sowillo is for S, for Superman, Sam, for hope. Yes, sir. First Monday of 2026. Yeah, true. True. It's cool. Open mic? They're trying to say open mic. What about open mic? You wanting to talk to someone, spirits? Roses. Oh, we're saying roses. They're asking for roses.
Wonderful.
Yeah, they're saying wonderful. Yeah, I put 10 roses up there. I always put up what the gift gallery is. I try to go lower to higher. I don't expect anything, but I just have it up there as a respect. Yeah, they love roses. It's like a universal kindness to the spirits. Because what do they get at their graves? Roses. They get flowers. It's supposed to be a respect to their life, to the kindness of their rest. Yeah. What do you give to people usually that you love or appreciate for Valentine's Day or other things? Chocolates, roses, whatever makes them feel happy. Make them feel beautiful and wonderful. Um, let's see who's up here. Yeah, so I am a holistic vegan, but I'm not for drama or debate. I'm for healing knowledge, holistic knowledge, self-care, self-love, self-worth. I'm Samuel Spirit. I talk to spirits through Spirit Box, but my real name is Samuel Burbage. Some spirit is just a connection to my name of the spirit within me. I am an earth angel chosen one in some possibilities. I learned recently in the last month or two from my mother saying that I came to her before I was born. And that's why she decided to have another child. She saw my full spirit form, what I was going to look like as an adult, and she just told me that in the last month. And that made me go, wow. So now I know that what I've been going through and what I am is there's a reason for it, and I'm aware. I guess my mom was too.
Deliver them, please.
I tried to deliver them. Let's say, listen carefully. My name is Charles. You want people to deliver Charles? What about Connor? They said, listen carefully. My name is Charles, and then Connor. Deliver them. Are you connected to who I think you're connected to? Are you trying to claim that? Emotion, the emotional connection. Gotcha. That's cool. They're good people, sort of. They're doing what they feel they should do. I still hope everybody goes vegan. I'm always going to stand up for that. Challenge22.com. Because then that would keep to empathy, compassion, and connection. Pretty cool. Yeah. With the moral stance. There's a lot of energy. Lungs, breathe. They're saying to breathe. Take in the air, blow it out through the mouth, take it in the nose. I learned Qigong breathing knowledge, or these, it's called something, I don't know how to say it, but it starts with a B, but you breathe through your nose and nostrils, one nostril at a time. And then if you get rid of stuffy nose, sickness, and health, I learned from a throat surgeon doctor. Please talk to your own health professionals and more. But yeah, I learned from them. It was pretty cool. Oh, that might be my door. Hold on. I might have gotten my package. I forgot about that until now. So I get a package that is connected to where I was waiting for this powdered raw organic meal, and it's really good. I think I just heard someone knock on my door. Could have been my neighbor telling me, but it's there. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Diane or whoever, wait for a moment for me. I'm gonna go. Are you still here? You awake? You're not going through the spirit box, are you? I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go check my door. See if it's there. I'm gonna go in about 20 minutes, a little less. I dropped these almost. There we go. Right there. Wow, that's a big box.
Six up.
Yeah, you think so? Yeah, it is. Bigger than I was planning it to be. There we go. Holy cow.
Skeleton.
Alright, so I'm going to show you something I don't normally show. Talk to your own health professionals on these things. Bear with me for a sec. Get this ready. So this is something I recommend to look into for yourself. I learned this from a blood doctor that works at the Pentagon. He saved my life. Now the ingredients aren't as amazing as they used to be, but they're still good. This one looks like they're awesome as I'm reading it. Whoa. You still want to go for you still want to try to go for maca with it as well as cocoa. But this has chai in it, which is really good, super grains. It's called Raw Organic Meal by Garden of Life. Go ahead and look that up. Have fun with that. Feel like the container is bigger than it normally is. It is? Awesome. This is really cool. Okay, let me get this ready for y'all. Alright, there we go. I can hear me. Okay.
Charlotte.
Really awesome. What about Charlotte? Interesting. Yeah, I can do different sounds on there. So I can do the ocean, I can do white noise. White noise isn't as great on that one. Rain, brook, and thunder, and summer night. So here, I'll do the different ones. Hey, Spirits, I'm going to change the different options real quick so people can hear the different ones, okay? So this one is for rain. This is rain. There's rain. Here's brook.
Trapped here.
You're trapped here? So there's the brook. Someone said trapped here. Okay, and then thunder. This one's fun. It goes. Yeah, there it goes. That's one of my favorites. I like to bring the thunder for when Thor comes. Here's white noise. Now, white noise doesn't do what white noise is supposed to do. That's why I like the spirit box. Here's the one we were just doing. The ocean. This is the one they picked. They like the ocean for some reason. So then there's summer night. Summer night is the background. Now I got this device from a thrift store around the corner. Out of nowhere, I got it, and it was just like a couple bucks, and all I had to do is add batteries to it, like 3 AA's. That's it, and it's pretty cool. Miss Lunch, but they like the ocean. But yeah, the cricket ones. There we go. We're at 68.3K. Thank you for anybody's help. 14. What about 14? 3:48 p.m. Okay, so we have like 7 minutes to go, or a little less than 7. So is there any question that anybody has here you want to ask? Hey Chris, how's it going? I wonder what. Looks like we have an ice fire that's come in right at the end of it. They're sorry. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna ask who this ice fire is on the background because I'd like to be careful. Operator Man 1952, what are you and who are you and what brings you here in my live stream? I always have to ask whoever comes in, I gotta verify who they are, what they're doing here, and why they're a fly on the wall. So out of safety precautions due to being ex-Mormon and dealing with abuse and cult mindset, and other things, and being a holistic vegan and more, out of safety and other things that I deal with for self-care, self-love, self-worth, due to different things going on in my building and others, I have to ask what you're doing here and why you're here watching. I want to know that you're not a bot and you're a real person or who you are for my safety and reasoning because I never know if someone's spying or doing something, so I need to know who and what you are. So I'm going to ask you right now, Operator Man 952, do you hear me? What brings you here? Why are you here? Are you a holistic vegan like me? Are you a vegan? Are you aware of what I am is who I am? What's the reason you're here? So before I finish my live streams, I like to see who's up there, who's being recognized, so that I can keep those here safe and aware of who individuals are. Ooh, I am a life past 9 as well, Lala. I don't know if you're still around, but I'm gonna follow him. Okay, so I'm gonna give you one more time. Operator Man 952, can you please tell me why you're here and why you're listening in and who you are? Yeah, it's a struggle. Are they struggling? Are they having trouble with their device? Let's see what it says about them. Okay, there's no bio. And it's saying it's a Jerry Martinez. So maybe it's someone that speaks a different language. Are they looking at the Sabaduraya? Are they looking at the wisdom TikTok part? Could be that they're looking at that and they're Hispanic. No español. No, yeah. No hablo español. Nope. No. Letting that person know with their vibe who they are because they could just be someone that speaks another language. They have no bio. Their last name is Martinez. Okay, so I'm going to have to give you one more chance, Operator Man. Can you please tell me who you are? Hey, thanks again for coming in. Hey, RD Laura. Bless you.
I like the woods.
All right. Well, we're going to let that guy go. Take care, Operator Man. Have a wonderful day on your way out. Okay. Just out of safety, I have to set boundaries. So what have you been up to, Art D. Laura? What have you been up to, Laura? Enjoying your day or the new year? Thank you for the rose. You're very sweet. Yeah, a lot of fun stuff is happening. Just going through different things. Okay. Okay, so we're at the tail end of my live stream, but if there's any questions or requests that someone would like to ask, you're surviving, just say you're thriving, and then you'll correct the survival situation. I'm doing the same, though. I'm with you on that. I've been dealing with a lot, so I've been trying to thrive instead of survive. A lot of people are going through a lot. Better word. Yeah. Thriving. Yeah, I've been giving a lot of different word changes. People have been saying like afternoon, and I'm like, that's the after the no on. You know, do blissful day. Go not days, but day. Day is 4174 facilities exchange and gets rid of toxin. So I'm all about the daylight live free stream. And then you want to say live free stream because you don't want to be evil or vile or a veil. You want to be free of that. Yes. Imagination. Yes, you want to be imaginary. You want to manifest your imagination. Do your vision board. Do I am happy. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am statements. You know, I'm secure. I'm worthy. I am positive. I'm reading them right now. I am blissed. I am grateful. I am beautiful. I am confident. I am courageous. I'm handsome. I'm whatever I want to be. And so the more you say that to yourself and believe it, at first it feels not true. But the more you start believing in yourself by being self-care, self-love, self-worth, which is what these are, when you start doing that, you start to believe what your worth is. And then you do the self-love languages and you go through that and you become more your worth. So I do the frequencies here and then I go over whatever else is on here. So that's what this is. So if anybody has any questions on it before I go, that's what I bring up. Thanks for the donut. You're very sweet. Thank you, Artie Laura. You're so sweet. Okay, so there recommend something. We're 70 point K. Awesome. Okay, so we got most of them out there. Going to leave? Okay, so this one is a big one. So update. Wow. Expires in 4 hours. Edit goal. Going to help the spirits and healing tones. Oh, that's cool. I don't know what that's all about, but it looks like it wants me to do all this. Let's do an edit goal. Let's do, is it 6? Let's do 6. It's letting me do 3 different things every. I don't know what that is. Is it 5 or 6? Is it 5 or 6? It's 6? Okay, we'll do 6 for now, but I don't think it's. I think it's 5. We can keep the perfumes for fun if people want. Wow, I've never seen this before. It's letting me do goals that I've never done before. Hold on. Never dealt with this before. Hold on.
Archibald.
I'm not expecting anything. I'm just checking something out. I think it's 5 for that one. I think it's 5 for this one. Full of it? Holy cow. I guess my whole system here. Okay. Wow, this is awesome. I guess my whole system here is letting me do more than one gift now because I've been around for so long that now the site is letting me do 3 gifts at once. So now I can do more than one gift. TikTok is letting me do more than one gift at a time. So if anybody wants me to put it as a special gift up there, I like the perfumes, but make them vegan friendly, please. But I do that because there's a spirit that likes the perfumes. And so Loki and some other ones. Laura. And Laura, Artie Laura was in here. So to honor you, Laura, that's here, I'm doing the perfumes because there's one that comes in named Laura through the spirit box that likes perfume. And it's connected to Loki, who tries to pretend to be Laura at one time. And now then they became together. Then they separated and Loki went up to a higher realm. I know it's weird. And then supposedly, and then other things happened. It was really cool. So you coming in is not a question. It is an awesome connection. Oh, we got a goal. Yay, thanks for the perfumes. Yeah, so there's 3 others part of that, 2 others part of that goal that one was a part of. But we got one of those goals, so thank you. Yeah, and those are easy because they're just little ones. The other ones are just because they're in the gallery. So the gallery is connected up there. Anyway, it's fun. Let's see. Here, since you're here, we're gonna do something real quick before I go. We're gonna do a little bit. We'll just do this one more time. I did say I was gonna do this. We're gonna do 2 different ones. We're gonna do this one first, and then I'm gonna do one more, and then we're gonna go. So we're gonna do what? That's what you think? Yeah. We're gonna do 285, and 174. 2 tuning forks. See, 2 different ones here. And 285 will amplify the other one. So this is going to remove pain. Physical pain is supposed to help. So 285 will amplify any frequency tuning fork with it. and I've caught on to that. And so 285 is influences the energy field around us, and then it amplifies the other frequency tuning forks with it, because you're influencing the field to do the frequency of what you want to heal. So it makes it work. And so we're doing 174, which is remove pain. We all need this right now. We fucking need to be healed in our physical pain with everything that we've been going on emotionally, physically, and all of that. So this at least helps the physical, and it will probably help some of the
It's
emotional.
not just me here.
But do what resonates. Talk to your own health professionals. I'm doing this for me, for my self-care. I like it. I enjoy it. And other spirits like it too. They're bringing it up. They said it's not just me here. Yeah, so there's different ones. Someone's a victim, they said, in a car, not just me. Well, bless you. So here we go. Now, one of you keeps requesting to come up. Not, I think you're being requesting to come up probably through your tapping. Sometimes when people tap, certain people are requesting to come up without realizing that they are. That was pretty funny that Nod was requesting to come up. Even though your cognito Nod was saying you were trying to come up. Makes me know you're still here. Yeah, I'm also empathic.
Obscurity.
Obscurity. Yeah, different beings are coming in messing around about sexual stuff right now. It's not the Twilight Life Restream spirits. If you're gonna be spicy, you gotta wait until the Twilight. Some of them are trying to bring up spicy behavior. We gotta do the Twilight. It's not this one. Oh, I love it. Thank you, RT Laura. Thank you, Laura. Appreciate you. Oh, Laura, did I ever tell you? I don't know if I told you. When I was a little boy, I thought of a book, and I haven't ever published or put this together yet, but I have it ready to finish if I want to. And the main character in the book was a girl. And I always thought when I was little, as a younger boy, that's why I'm an old soul, that I wanted to be connected with someone named Laura, and that I would marry someone named Laura. And that was my belief or hope as a little boy. I just liked the name Laura for some reason. And I thought that that would be who I would end up with. And I thought this as a little boy, and that she would like pink, I would like blue. I actually love pink and blue and everything, and violet. I'm all about Aquarius colors now. Um, but back then, I always thought typical that the boy is blue and the girl is pink because I was religious. I'm more spiritual now, not conditional. But I always saw the name Laura. I was like, I like the Laura she's going to be. So in one of my books that I wrote about Samuel's spirit, the name I'm using, Laura was the main character that he was going to marry in the afterlife or before life, but he went through a portal to come to Earth from his royalty golden light that he's from, and the different planets were set to be connected to the religion I was for, and I'm changing that all around now because I don't like the religion context I was turning it into, because I was using the idea of what the church I grew up in that believed in three kingdoms, as if that's where it was, and then I turned that from a book. But anyway, he came and he was supposed to marry, and he was a prince. He was supposed to marry, and his best friend was Laura, and she was a princess of another land and supposed to, and they were going to get married. But then something happened that crashed their wedding before they could kiss, and then they had to go to this realm. They had to go into these ships that were coffins. They died on the way of the or unalived on the way into the coffins to the land. And it's very Harry Pottery, very magical type of story, but different. And they had to climb trees. They got to a magical place throughout time and space that would take them to Earth. and they both kind of went there and then had to be born here, but they still remembered their memory of when they got here to be here and what his purpose is here. And she and them got separated, but they had to find each other so they could come back. But their kingdom was taken over, and they had to come to Earth to escape. Who was taking it over? That was a bad dude named Ray and his son, and then his son Steve or others came down to come after him, or to follow them to Earth, and then they were born in new bodies or new forms, and then they remembered where they were from and what they're there to do. And so it's an interesting story, but Laura was the main lady in it, and I always thought that I need to find a Laura and be with a Laura. And so I had this idea just as a little boy, but that's just what I like. And I knew a few different Lauras growing up that just didn't work out. There was a Laura Valentine that someone tried to set me up with, who didn't work, but she was an okay person. She was a friend of another friend. A lot of interesting stuff, but I just thought I'd tell you that. And my parents, they were married on Valentine's Day. There was a lot of weird connections with me. I love connections to anything that is connected to love and vibration. Okay, but yeah. So when I see your name and everything that's going on, it's making me think of that awareness. Okay. But yeah, that's the name. That's where Samuel's spirit comes from. It's connected to a book that I read, or have read. No, that book never got published. It still has information ready to be, but I haven't done anything with it yet. So I want to make sure that I make it my story, not a combination of other people's stories. So I'm not taking ideas from other stories to make it. Let's just say it's very Harry Potter like, but not. Hey, Whimsy, how's it going? Thank you. Thanks for the hint, for the finger heart and heart me and all of that. Bless you. Thank you, Whimsy. You're sweet. Okay, you are celebrated. They said you were celebrated. Yeah, it is pretty cool, Laura.
Perdition.
What about perdition? They said you were celebrated. Oh, are you teasing Whimsy with her makeup? She's awesome. Cosplay is great. Uh, but even if it's not, it's awesome. This will be my business page. Okay, cool. Cool, Lindsay. Yeah, I've seen you around. Yeah, she's doing amazing. I love the alien. The alien thing. Oh, did you know in like Boy Scouts, I got alien heads. I don't have them anymore. I don't know where they went. But I there was these suckers that we would try to get pogs. If you know what pogs are, like little round thingies that are made out of cardboard. I used to have pogs and hammers and little hammer thingies. Anyway, I got a whole bunch of them that had all the 50 states in pogs. And I should have kept them, but I didn't. Got rid of them or whatever. But there was a ton of them. And I got these two alien heads, and I won both. I paid like a whole bunch for suckers in Boy Scouts and or in Scouts. Because back then it was Boy Scouts, but it would be Scouts, I would think now. But what was interesting is when I went there, I went there, I got a whole bunch of stuff, and this is before I was ever vegan or holistic. And I got all of them, and I won both of them. And then I sold one of the alien heads to someone at the camp for $5. And then I went and bought more pods and suckers. Because I was a young little 13-year-old, 12-year-old, actually 12. And so I just went to do that. And so I have a lot of good memories. So when I see the alien head that you have on there, Lindsay, it makes me remember that memory. Because, oh, Boy Scouts was crazy. We went around. We went around. Other people were catching tents on fire. Anyway, do horrible stuff you shouldn't do. Just be clear. But things were happening and they got stopped and everything. But back then, some kid fell through the urinal. People had to get a rope to pull him out. I wasn't there to see that, but I heard about it. And then I heard later in high school a friend about that, and it was a camp roll. And we went around the whole lake and tried to do that, and other people did splits, and we had to go back. Now I prayed and I meditated and I asked, and back then I was religious, so it was prayer. I prayed and hoped that I would be able to get on a fishing boat, a motor boat, and a canoe. I wanted to do that for that scout camp. I was hoping that that would happen, so that was a prayer. That happened. I was able to do both. The canoe, I wasn't sure how that would happen, but it occurred. As soon as I had to walk back because we couldn't go around the whole lake like we were trying to, and people were falling, and then like someone did the splits and someone rolled down. I went all the way down there carefully. One guy rolled and a tree jumped over his head, and then he sat on it and he was okay, no scratch. I went on a canoe right after that because I didn't want to go walk all the way back on that crazy, like 20-foot, 40-foot steep, scary thing that we just walked through to go back. So we went down and I went on that, and it was my one of the prayers I wanted for that scout camp. I did science merit pass something. What is it called? I can't remember. Basically, where you learn how to be patient in nature, and you look in your environment and observe and relax. And so I did a merit badge where it usually takes longer to get that one. So I did the ones that you could just finish in scout camp rather than having to go forever and months to finish it. They would speed it along so you get it quicker. So that's the first time I learned meditation. Scout camp taught me something I never got taught in my religion or other things, even though they kind of bring it up, but they don't teach you as much. So I loved scouts because I learned things that they don't teach you necessarily in your regular society. And I was able to learn to relax and sit and do things I never would have done. And it helped me get some pretty cool badges that would take forever to get.
You plan?
But yeah, so I had fun. It was entertaining. Anyway, I wasn't planning on being on this long. I'm going to come back for the Twilight Live free stream really soon, around 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Right now it's 4:12 p.m. Mountain Time. So in about an hour or so, it's usually 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. start time. So I always do between 1 to 3 p.m. start time any day that I decide to. I don't do it every day. I do it whenever I feel to do it. Usually Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, sometimes Fridays. I don't do Saturdays, and Tuesdays are my movie days. So I normally don't do Tuesdays unless I feel drawn to. Then I try to support other people's lives in between. Sundays, I'll do the scoot about at the graveyard and other places, as most of you know. But it just depends. So
There's evil everywhere.
there is. They said there's evil everywhere. They're saying there's evil everywhere. Yeah, but we can counter it by being a higher vibe. Yeah, they've been warning me about and protecting me. Okay, so here's here. So Lala and Chris, bless you. And thank you for all those who supported. Where are we at here? Oh, and I now can do 3 gifts at once. But we're going to, watch this. So when you update your gifts, if you don't complete them before you go away, you can do something really powerful with your gifts. You can change them. Watch this. Watch what happens. Oh, I completed it. Now, now that I've completed that connection, this last one wasn't completed. So what we'll do is we'll just edit that out. and we can do something else. What's this? We'll do 1 rose. If someone wants to do 1 rose in just a moment for me, that will complete all my gifts. If you're willing to. If you don't want to, I don't worry either way. Be very kind if you do. Because they love roses. I'm doing that for the spirits. So there we go.
Destruction.
Destruction. So there we go. Let's do one more thing I wanted to do. So 285 and 741, and then I'm going to go. This is for abundance. So this brings in abundance. I'm doing this for all of you. There we go. This is for awakens intuition, but it's also for the abundance tone. We're doing 285, which is going to amplify that. It always works, and I noticed it working. I'm doing the giving hand or the attraction hand. You have to. Yeah, it's a powerful one. Here, I'm going to do this for YouTube and Facebook real quick, and we'll do it for TikTok, and then we'll be done. Anyway, does anybody that's here still here have any questions or requests before I go? Yeah, you too, Laura. It's you. Sorry if I didn't see you in time.
Heritage sport.
Heritage sport. You're funny. Yeah, so I'm doing some forks. Sometimes they call it heritage sport. They try to say I'm forking. They call me a heretic because I'm doing tuning fork, sealing fork. It's, it gets exciting. I'm doing things that are different than religion stuff. Thank you. Is there any advice about tomorrow? I'm really frustrated and trying to stay positive. Chris, I'm with you. They've been doing so much to me here in my housing, as well as for government funding systems. So uh, let's see. Spirits, do you have anything to tell them about tomorrow? I know I'm being highly protected and helped. Yeah, with like Medicare and all those things, they've been doing crazy stuff. And then the person that was supposed to help me with my insurance today, they did some things. Tranquility. Chris, they just said tranquility. That's for joy. So do things that bring you joy. Tranquility. That's the response they just said. Yeah, they said do things that bring you joy or tranquility. Do things that are tranquil. Tranquil is a vibration or emotion for joy. That's the turquoise color of your throat chakra. Speak your truth. That's the joy vibration. Another joy vibration is rose quartz. Rose quartz.
That's right.
Yeah, they're both joy. Necromancer. Someone's a necromancer. That's scary. Yeah. So, it would be. Are you saying that? Oh, they're talking about Joshua. Joshua. He's not a necromancer. He's a healer. Nice try though. They're that so they like to joke around and bring up Christ as a necromancer. So Joshua's here. Hi. I'll give my best. Thank you. Yep. He's a friend. Yes, he did bring back some from the the unalignment, but that was different. That was some have lore that Christ was a necromancer and that Lazarus is the first vampire. And so there's lore on both sides out there. So you just go for the timeline you want, not the one you don't. Yeah, connection. Yeah, they said there's a connection. Yeah, go to the timeline you want, not the one you don't. There's always a multiverse. It's the vibe you take in that you manifest that reality, even if it's not real. And then it becomes a distortion instead of what should actually be. The higher vibe that you do, the more you counter the lower vibe and heal it if it is lower, so it becomes higher and correct. So you can reverse negative into positive vibe of doing that. So 741 is awakens intuition, but it also helps you have abundance, manifesting, and more. I love doing this. And right now I need it more than ever. A lot of us do. With everything that's been going on, I really need this more than ever. Every time I do this, miracles start happening and people start doing things. Okay. Anything else, spirits? No, that's for Twilight Life. Stop joking around about what they're saying. Do sex manifesting, sexual manifesting, doing things that bring you some passion connection. Kind of shadow work, though. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. They're joking around, Chris. They're messing around.
We live in the shadows.
They said we live in the shadows. I brought up shadow work. I love it. You're funny. You're funny today. I love it. They're very supportive. They're very good. There's good beings here. There are a little bit of trickstery ones that are joking around. Sometimes you have to do that to counter when you're dealing with stress and problems, you have to joke about those issues to get them out of you. That's what shadow work is so good. You have to go into the dark to get rid of it. You have to go into the shadows, heal the shadows that you're afraid to shine your light on. When you shine light on the shadows, though, the shadows reveal what they really are, and then you can finally know what to do. Once you know what to do, you don't have to be fearful anymore, scared anymore, and you can move on. Whoa! Joshua, are you channeling through my eyes again? I think Joshua is coming through and I'm seeing him. Reiki? Oh, yes, do some Reiki. That'll be good. There we go. It's my own version of Reiki. With my hand. Up to the hand. Yeah, they're trying to bless you. He's trying to do something for you. I don't know what's going on, but I'm being told. 1960s. Why did you bring up 1960s? Oh, yeah, Reiki and, yeah, they're talking about like Gateway Program, all those healing knowledge, astral projection, all of that. We were talking about that earlier today.
Okay.
They said, okay. Trying to channel through me with Reiki. I know, pretty impressive. Okay, I think we're good. Anything else? Anybody have any other questions before I go? Yeah. Yeah, we just needed the one rose, and then that finishes the whole thing. We got a lot of cool gifts today, and I appreciate everybody for that. Okay, that's why I did the one rose, because it's their favorite one, and it's only one. But they said deliver them. We're asking someone to deliver them. That's funny. Okay. Any questions you have? More? Did that answer your questions, Chris? And or anybody else that's still here?
Go left.
Lala, anything? They said, please go left. Just look left. Don't go left. Just look left. They're trying to give you some idea to look left. Yes, I'm grateful. Good. So just look left. Don't go left. Okay. They're trying to give advice to you to look left or go left. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm going to go for a moment and about just a moment here. And then we're good. Hi, everybody on YouTube and Facebook. Thank you. Bless you, everybody. And I will be back in about 30 minutes or so, a little more. 5 p.m. Mountain Time. That's 7 p.m. Eastern Time. About 5:15 or 7:15. Because I have to get it shared out, and then I have to wait for the algorithm to kick in for everyone, and then go from there. It's pretty fun, though. I enjoy it. Okay, I think we're good. Thank you, Chris. Bless you. Take care, everybody. Crystal, hey. Okay, we're going to get going, and I'll be back for the Twilight Live in about 35 minutes.
Effort.
Yep, effort. It is a lot of effort. Anyway, Infinite Rising to you all. Thank you. We got 75.1K here on TikTok. Everybody on YouTube and Facebook, you see how I'm shining, glowing. My hand is glowing. Even when I put it on the dark side of my face, it's still glowing somehow. Yeah, weird, huh? It's cool. Anyway, grace be with you. Okay, I'll see you around. Thank you again, and Infinite Rising to you all. See you at the Twilight Live free stream if you're ready. I do. Okay, take care, everybody. Okay. All right. Seems sweet.
Water pick.
Okay. Yep, I'll do the water pick here. Take care, everybody, on YouTube and Facebook. Bless you. And it is 4:27 p.m. Mountain Time. It's January 5th, 2026. Yeah, I'm recording. Oh, Victorian. Anyway, Infinite Rising to you all, and see you at the Twilight. And take care. And again, it's January 5th, 4:27 p.m. Mountain.